G'day guys, my name's 3Dad21 and welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. If you guys, oh sorry, no, the Stanley Parable 2. We're in the new content section where the narrator is talking about the Stanley Parable 2 and the new stuff that's going to be added to the game. And we're now in the hole, the very interesting hole. I want to see where this goes from here. Oh, it's going to do it again, isn't it? I wonder if anything changes, or if it's just going to be the same thing, and then the narrator... Oh! What? What?
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Interesting. I was not expecting that. I'm assuming that something is going to change when I go into this supposedly infinite hole again. No! He blocked it off! This is asinine. I'm rating the Stanley Parable 2 as 0 out of 10. No more infinite hole. Hate it. Well then what else am I supposed to do? I've explored everything else that I can. God, get well someday. What happens if I press this button now?
You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Okay, fine. Can I put the bucket back now, or am I still stuck with it in my hand? I'm still stuck with it, okay. I will admit that it's a little annoying to have on me, but whatever. Wait, what? Oh. Bucket. Just pick it up. Does it say that on these signs too? Yes, it does. Okay. Office decorations, reassurance bucket. The button says that the player of the game. I mean, what else is there for me to do? I hope I'm not stuck here, because... Okay, let's see. The jump circle we can't do. 5 is the map. Free trophy, which we can't get. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game, aka Jim. Merch. Settings World Champion, which I can't access. The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket, Office Decorations, Epilogue, Collectibles, Infinite Hole, Exit. So... if I'm there... where's the exit? It's over here.
Alright, have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yep.
Ready to move on now?
Yep. Hello, Stanley. It's a very meta picture there. Whoa. What's this?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
I
Yes,
do.
I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work.
Yes.
There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. So
I agree.
Let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Oh my god, no way. Is it going to take me back to the title screen and it's going to be new? Is my game going to become the Stanley Parable 2 now? Oh my god. No way! That's insane! Oh my god, here we go, here we go. I'm so excited. I had no idea this was gonna happen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company.
It's got the balloons!
Where he was employee number 427.
Oh my
Employee
goodness.
Number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him
Get well
instructions,
someday.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think I did miss a memo.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes! There's more buckets! It's an actual collectible! Buckets! Oh my god, no way. Oh, the new content can't be accessed anymore.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'll go along with him for now. I want to see if anything's new.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Completely changed the narration now that I've picked up the bucket. That's great.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
No.
That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Yeah, fuck you. This is my bucket. I picked it up first. You could have, but you chose not to, so yeah, okay, it's my bucket.
I got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There.
Oh!
Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Screw you. This is my bucket, not yours. It even says property of Stanley.
All
See,
right,
it's
I've
my
got a
bucket.
second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see, I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, ah, it's a bucket. There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Surely there's a third sticker. Come on, narrator, please.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
What happens if I stay in here, though? Okay, he's not saying anything. I think we're done.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Oh my god. So much new content. I love it. Not open yet, okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the pin number for the keypad was 2845.
Oops.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Yes.
Was the bucket guiding him?
Yes, it is.
Yes. This is certainly the most logical explanation.
This is so good. I love this game. This isn't the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe anymore. This is the Stanley Parable 2. Man, that's crazy.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
He went through... Is there actually like a brand new dialogue for every single ending where Stanley has the bucket as well?
Monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never!
Pirate?
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Yes.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system. Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
What?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place, not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms, not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Wow, that was an ending. So the endings actually changed now because of the bucket, do they? That's insane. Oh my god. To think, they were just like, oh, let's make it so Stanley has a bucket in his hands. And that changes the game. Oh my god.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
The music's different. Figurine Finders Committee, meeting today in the meeting room.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, sure. We'll just deviate from like we did when we started the game first off. Oh my god. Trust the completionist instinct. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless, to be honest. Weird spinning figurines. Artist's rendering. Employee 003? Our quarterly success... Wait, ideas. Our data, stock options, money. What do they want? Should we make them employees? Interns? Maybe? Yes. Why do they kind of look like 427? Oh, do we need contracts for them? NDA, potential liability, bonus stuff, what we know, what we forgot, what we don't know yet. Can we sell them? Obviously. More money if sold together. How many are there? 151, 6, 7. Why floating? Magic, dreams, magnets, training exercise by Marag Management. Our quarterly success. This is so cool. Warehouse access plan. Produce one plank to allow ease of access past fence. Construct bridge to allow collection of shiny float. Retrieve Chris's remains from warehouse floor. No! Chris is dead? Construct new structurally sound bridge. We need more planks. Chris is dead? Places to search. Mission status. Inside of a sequel exhibit. A private but smelly place for an important person. A large room. Lots of boxes. Stairs. Something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. Nearby a fireplace. Gotta collect them all. 5 there be. Just take it from me. Lol, looks like 427. Ha 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 ha. Is this some kind of game? There must be a point to this. So I've got the inside of a sequel exhibit, and I've got a private but smelly place for an important person, which was the executive bathroom. So a large room, lots of boxes is probably when you disobey the narrator twice and you have that big room. It's probably in there. Stairs, something to do with stairs. That might be the escape pod ending, because there's a lot of stairs in the escape pod ending. Somewhere both red and blue is probably the red and blue doors that you get from jumping off the platform, jumping onto the platform, and nearby a fireplace. So, what, in the manager's office? How can we find them? What we know. There was no memo from management. Whoa, this is really cool. How can you tell you spotted one? What makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? Figlies are hard to find. Follow clues provided by employee 416. We can do it. Red room? Figlies. Thank you, good luck. Okay. Let's keep going then.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet. Simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Okay. I believe you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Alright. So yeah, it's not here anymore. Because we already picked it up. Is this open? It is. Nothing seemingly different about that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Now before I do that, there is actually a hidden Easter egg or / ending with this that I can't quite remember, but we'll see if it works.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless,
What?
since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Oh, there it is. I got a trophy for putting in 888 twice, and it just says 8 if I do it.
2845.
Or maybe it only does it when I got the achievement. Oh well, that's all good.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Now, is there a figurine around here? Because it said that there was a figurine near a fireplace. And that was the fireplace, but it's not... There it is.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What
Figly.
about mini stands? Stanley figs. Or what about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Nope. It's obviously a Figly. Okay. Now, I'm very perplexed as to how... Because, unfortunately, I examined that new content, and it changed the game before I could actually do the ending that I was planning to do along this path. So I think... what I gotta do is, I gotta...
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I'm going to go down that path once while I don't have the bucket in my hands, so that way I can find out what the ending was in the original game, and then when I have the bucket I'll do it again to get the different ending. So yeah, I'm going to... Oh my god, the sequel is now paused. Begin the game again. I'm going to go back to the start, and we're going to do that ending without the bucket in my hands. I hope the narrator doesn't have a go at me for not picking up the bucket, because that might cause problems, you know? He might start going like, Stanley, without his bucket, starts doing this, you know what I mean? That's pretty much the only thing I'm concerned about.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I thought the narrator was gonna have a go at me for not picking up the bucket, but they've made the game in a way that you can do this without... You can get the original endings by not picking up the bucket, which is good.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Indeed I am.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Very surprising. Actually, another thing I haven't tried yet is when you come down the elevator, I think when the elevator stops, the up button is still lit. So there might actually be an ending where I decide to go back up the elevator. So, we'll see if we can do that. If we can't do that, then that's alright. But look at this. Yeah, we can go back up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Now, I don't remember if this is an ending from the original game or if this is brand new, but I hope it's something new, because otherwise this would just be a huge waste of time.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Maybe it's just an Easter egg, because it doesn't seem like I can do anything. I'm gonna do 1987. Was that the bite of 87? No, there's nothing. Okay. No, okay. Let's go back down then. That was a neat little Easter egg, if anything.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Okay, actually, maybe we should go up and down repeatedly, actually. I want to see what happens. This should be fun.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Oh, man. This game. I love it. What?
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Oh my god, man. I'm glad I did this. Because I would have missed out on this entirely if I hadn't thought of this.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Master Stanley, huh? I could get used to that.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Alright, we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing it until there's no more new dialogue. That's the kind of person I am with these kinds of games. Because, I mean, that's part of why I like Undertale so much, that, like, when you do so many different things, it's like, even if it's literally just a couple lines of new dialogue, it's so riveting. Oh man, he's not saying anything. I think we've actually exhausted all the options now. Damn it. Damn it. Oh.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh my god.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here.
Oh.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
All eyes on Stanley, live on stage. World's healthiest human being, all tricks revealed. How he did it, the pyramids. Live, the guy who went to Mars. This is new, right? This wasn't in the original game, right? An evening with world peace, baby. The Stanley Parable's Stanley, tonight, live on stage.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
That was a Minecraft door opening sound effect. World's first sentient machine. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. Oh my god.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get 'em.
Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from, your co-workers. An unforgiving account with one C of ups as well as downs, highs and lows. Isn't that what life's about? The storyteller. Stanley reveals all in his new book. Up and again, down again. The Stanley story. Story. Stanley, me, David, age 6. Break a leg, champ, your boss. I love the way you ride elevators. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Break a leg, champ, your boss. Again. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get 'em, Tiger. Stanley, my love... Wait. Stanley, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife. From the apartment building. From the apartment ending, sorry. Oh, that's fun. Alright. Let's go. An audience with the dude who came up with pizza. Yo, that'd be cool. The Lord meet and greet. Whoa! Is that the ending? Oh. Oh, that's such a great ending. Now, I want to do that with the bucket now. Oh my goodness. This game, man. There's just nothing else like it. Like, there's obviously been meta games before, but I mean, this is just so good.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm going to dodge the bucket again, and I'm now actually... Oh, actually, no, we don't have enough time for it, do we? Oh, do we? I don't know if we do. Okay, I am going to pause the game here and stop the recording. I know this one's a lot shorter than the other videos, but the ending that I'm about to do, I remember being fairly lengthy, and I can't do it in 15 minutes, which is how much I have left on my timer. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy. I did not think for a second that the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe would become the Stanley Parable 2, and that there would be this much new content. I know that there was... I read something somewhere that they said that they added so much content to the game that there is more new content than there was in the original game, and I thought, really? That's insane. And I didn't think how they'd go about doing it, but I think I've noticed it now. It's because of this bucket. It's because of little things that are just like, oh, this could have been something in the original, but it wasn't. But now they've taken it and made something out of it. And I don't know. I love it. I love it so much. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.